Welcome to Kelly's Classes. I'm Coach Kelly Moe with over 40 years of experience as a master trainer and forever student of aging well. Follow along with me today as I demonstrate for you proper form, safe and efficient moves so you can get stronger and age better. Coach Kelly Moe here with a foot fitness session. The first move is called short foot. So we should be able to engage the whole foot, but keeping your toes long and strong. So you can probably feel that better if you're standing up and even if you lean forward. But notice we don't want hammer toes where your knuckles and your feet bend. We want to feel the big toe into the floor, the heel, and right underneath your big toe and your little toe. So maybe just shifting your weight forward, feel your feet come alive. The problem with our shoes is that it shuts off our feet. So we need them very active. So important is our foundation. And they get a lot of work through the day, so they need to be fully functional. So let's do about 10 of those. Noticing a tendency to crumple the toes, but feel like you're pushing or sucking the floor up, but not rounding the toes. So active foot, you should feel it all the way up your shins. One more of those, kind of in and out, feel it, just takes practice. And some of these moves, it's going to take a while for your brain to figure that out because they have been in shoes for a while. The next move that's important to be able to do is your big toe. It needs to go up and ideally the little toes also. And if you feel some cramping kick in, that's a good sign because that means you're working the right muscles. Cramping typically means those muscles are not used to firing and they're weak, so we need to strengthen them. So you might need to hold down your little toes to retrain that big toe to go up. And just practice that. You can do that throughout the day, any place, alternating toes up. The reason why that toe is so important is it connects all the way up into your glute. And also when you push down, it activates your arch, which supports your whole upper body. So foot issues can manifest this way all the way up the body. So let's keep practicing that. Maybe just big toe, might be subtle at first. May have to hold those little ones down to practice the big one and vice versa. And many of us have toes that want to go out for a bunion kind of setup with the bone. Very common because we have a lot more muscles to pull it that way than inward. I practice trying to get those toes together. If we do it on the floor, your brain wants to kind of help and move the feet. So if you don't move the feet and just try to let those toes get closer and closer, again, if you'll feel cramping, if you're not used to it, that means it's totally what you need. So feeling that, it's kind of that concept of when you're pulling a towel, but it still tends to cheat by moving the foot. So without moving the foot, try to get those toes closer to each other. Another good exercise is I call Barbie doll toe. We're seated, you point the toe, pretend like you're trying to grab something, flex the foot, then bring your toes up. Then when you're here, it ends up looking like Barbie doll toe, and then you point, grab, pull. So let's keep going, do a few of those. Grab, pull, toes, point, grab. Now the tricky part is to reverse that. Point, Barbie doll toe, flex, grab up there. Getting all of those muscles activated. That's our mission. Grab, point, Barbie doll. Let's go 2 more. That's it. And be patient with yourself. Some of this stuff might be very difficult. So let's point, grab. Feel that all the way up to the knee. I do. And then up, grab, pull, flex the toes, Barbie doll, grab, point, grab, go, grab, flex, toes, Barbie doll, point, grab. 2 more. Flex, Barbie doll, toe, grab, pull, flex, Barbie doll, toe, grab, flex. Reverse, point, flex, bring up, grab, point, flex, grab, point, toes, flex the ankle, grab. And if you find one foot is quite a bit weaker than the other, do that twice as many times. So start on your weaker foot, do the other foot, and come back and do a repeat. Try to catch them up. We want symmetry in the body. One more good point, Barbie doll, flex, grab. Good. Toe separators are ideal, but in case you don't have those, you can use your fingers. Interlace, give them some space. The more space you have in your toes, the more range of motion, the more you can use them. And just give it a circle, get some movement. Get those fingers in there. Just move it around. So of course, the more that we work the toes and keep the feet strong and active, the better that they will take care of the rest of the body. So I would say every day if you can, or most every day, or often as you can. And the other foot. Interlace. Get some motion, get some space in there. Move those toes. And slowly but surely, but it's worth the patience to get better and better, a little bit more each time. The single best thing you can do for anti-aging is strength training. So for more of Kelly's classes where you can follow along and get strong, go to CoachKellyMo.com.